how fast is AI, or machine learning, as some people prefer to call it, developing?
I believe we are at the early stage of the machine learning. But I think the potential is huge.
It has developed quite fast. Recently we see it developing even faster, but we see the most of the development is coming from say everything from startup companies to mid-sized companies.
If we limit the question to only video surveillance, we see now more and more AI and deep learning platforms designed for the edge rather than the server.
The AI part of the element is also going to change the CCTV massively. Facial recognition is probably going to be a big key part of this, I believe. I think it will find its way into the market as some way of protecting people.
You have a lot of data you can capture, but the product and the analytics and the tools and what you can get out of it is not any better than how many samples you actually got together. So you need to actually work and have a system in place for a long time to really get the machine to understand everything.
It's no magic. And so people have to have reasonable expectations. The problem is that people are really, really good. And we think, well, if a human can do it, the computer can do it. Not yet.
We have a very, very good progress in the just not in Vivotek, but also in every company in the industry. The analytics right now we developed is all based on within the camera. You don't need additional computer or cloud, which saves a lot of cost for customers. That's the way we try to embrace the deep learning technology.
I think that it's slowly moving in, but we don't see it in our access control and intrusion business yet.
What kind of video analytic functions do the market demand today?
Obviously, it's accuracy. Yes, accuracy. So object detection and color search. Yes, during the limited time, we have to do it very quick and very accurately.
There are many niche requirements, such as tunnels or traffic statistics. Not necessarily the traditional video analytics scenarios, such as line crossing or people count.
Initially, we saw that there was an uptake in the standard video analytics solutions. So, let's say the advanced motion detection, where you can detect humans, tripwiring, loitering. Those are the basic ones. But we're also seeing a huge uplift in analytics that make it possible to look at improvements in business operations.
The market, I believe, today demands primarily, for the retail segment, video analytics on the customer experience, especially on the shops. In the shops, customer habits, so you can help the retail segment and approach, the video analytics in a different way.
In the last year in particular, we've seen an increase in demand from retailers in particular, but from businesses in general, looking for management information and business intelligence through the use of video analytics on things such as people counting, queue management, the length of a queue, so that they can deploy resources, provide a better customer experience.
Well, it's been around for a while. It's actually analytics for retail. But we also see a lot of analytics when people are talking about recognizing people, facial recognition. Also, one thing that's been growing really in demand is healthcare, where they're looking at elderly cares, where they also want to have fall detection.
We do see now that it is moving from a trend into real business. We can see with our new platforms that analytics and deep learning in general is taking off, not only on large applications and industry projects, but also, you might call it, in smaller applications for the mid-market, for retail, for smaller offices, etc. So we see analytics and deep learning as an embedded part of the surveillance market.
Is there a risk that video analytics can be abused?
Yes, there is, and I guess without mentioning exactly where and how, we've seen that in other areas where they're using it in the wrong way, and it's also with facial recognition and things, it could be used in the wrong way. So I think we have to look into what GDPR says and do it in an ethical way, and really need to think about when and how it makes sense.
We have already seen that there are societal stereotypes that exist in our databases that are not only perpetuated but reinforced.